Yo, we are back with Terra Nullius Side Stories. We're here to punch some things, I think, is the plan.
Caleb, real quick, before I forget,
Yeah.
What was last quip?
Last quip? Oh, yeah, you have a magic
weapon
sword.
called last quip. Okay.
It's
did we
sword of
decide that
answering.
was like
It's a sword of answering.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that in my bio.
I'm just a little nervous about because what if we kill these guys?
I know, right? Yeah.
Adelene doesn't give a flip.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like our characters have literally like zero clue about any of these guys.
So real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and pull you guys to a map, and then I want you guys to tell me where you want your characters in relation to them. So on this map, where do you want them to be? Do you have the high ground up here? Is that the plan? And then they're like down in this path?
It's over. We have the high ground. Sorry, real quick, Caleb, which kind of sword of answering was it? Do we remember?
It's last quip.
Oh, last quip.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Chaotic neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how long do we have before they're here?
You have.
AKA, do I have time to set traps?
You can set an ambush, yeah, for sure.
Oh, yep. I set traps.
Sounds good. I mean, so the thing is, in terms of traps, like, I'm not actually sure Akashi has like stuff that would actually damage them in any meaningful way.
Well, it's not about damage; it's about delay
and advantage.
And advantage.
Yeah.
So, like, if I can get one of them to trip and fall and be prone for a turn.
Mm-hmm. Do any of you have range stuff?
Oh yeah.
I have.
Oh yeah, Akashi does this.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
And Fireball.
I also have my potion of Fire Breath.
I have a Fire Breath spell. Dragon's Breath.
Oh my gosh. I would probably give Saori a Fire Breath.
Potion of Fire Breath, yeah.
Okay. So since I succeed on the survival roll, like obviously like we're gonna intercept them. Do we need to roll something to try to get like a surprise round on them?
Yeah, I mean you're gonna have to do stealth checks, right? Like because you can set up an ambush, but to actually pull off the ambush with surprise, you'll need to do stealth. Yeah.
Right. I'm pretty sure I'm wearing heavy armor of some sort.
Yeah,
Akashi has Pass Without Trace, correct?
That's true. Yeah, you can do that.
Also, I probably would have put a hunting trap, probably like around here. Or, yeah, probably right about there.
Gonna draw something on the maps so we know where it is.
Yeah.
Just for my reference. All right, those are their perceptions. So that'll be based on your guys' stealth, what they're rolling against yours.
Stealth plus 10?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I have disadvantage because I'm in chainmail, right?
Yeah.
16! We surprised two of them.
Yeah. Basically, yep. Yep, so, who is that? Samuel is surprised, and this thing is surprised. So these tokens are probably not accurate.
Okay.
So what these are is like these like fox things, right? They're like humanoid foxes, but think of these are like humanoid jaguars, right? So they look like tabaxi, but you guys will. I mean, there's more than meets the eye to them for sure.
They're Transformers? This is Beast Wars!
Beast Wars, yeah. Oh, man. That brings me back. Cool. So, I mean, yeah, Akashi, you want to basically try to trap to jump on them when they get to the traps? Is that your plan?
I mean, if they see us, then I would figure that we just attack. But
Yeah, that's true. I feel like you might not be able to set up the perfect ambush.
although I probably would have at least
Like maybe like what happens is like one of them like notices go and then we just like go.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
I mean, real quick, I guess just
or maybe they notice the trap or something and
Actually,
I mean, they notice Adelene. That's really what they notice, right? It's
I'm in chainmail. Can I set up some spells before
I probably wouldn't have done the potion of fire breath stuff because it's just not really super useful right now.
Yeah.
Could I set up some spells before we start?
Like some buff spells.
Yeah, my armor of Agathis.
Yeah, you have enough time to do any of that stuff. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I gave the which Jordan, you have this too. We have the after a long rest, we have sanctuary on us. What does sanctuary do?
Wait, sanctuary. I have that too because you did it, or because
no, because we both have tranquility.
Tranquility.
At the end of a long rest, you gain the effect of sanctuary spell that lasts until the start of your next long rest. The spell can earned early as normal. The saving throw DC is 8 plus your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus. Sanctuary allows you ward a creature within range against.
Hold on. Tranquility is way of the open hand.
Yeah, that's what I have.
No, but
Akashi
I
don't
doesn't
have way of the open hand.
Oh, you don't have that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I thought
okay.
I thought you said that we had the same one for some reason.
No, he has like the shadow jumping stuff.
Wait, what does sanctuary actually do?
It does various. It's like a bless sort of thing. I think you maybe get max hit points whenever someone casts heal on you or something.
You ward a creature within range against attack. What does that mean?
I mean, it's just whatever the spell description. That's obviously not giving you
No.
much to go on.
Tell the spell here. Let me.
I gotcha.
Let me add it into my character sheet and then.
Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attacker spell. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Doesn't ward against area effects, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
I was just curious.
Let's go ahead and do this first. If you guys want to roll initiative, and then we'll take as many rounds as you want to do the buffs, right? But then we'll know like how long things are lasting for, unless yours don't really have time limits, Adeline.
It's an hour. It's not going to matter.
Yeah. Okay, just making sure.
Let me check. Let me double check. Stone skin.
That's awesome. That's honestly really awesome.
Oh hey. We have the same dexterity, right? I have a 20.
Yeah.
Oh.
We do. That's awesome.
I just realized stone skin is useless now. Well, I guess not useless because it matters for other people because it gives resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, even though I already have that.
Yeah.
Does that mean we go at the same time?
I mean, yeah. You guys can just decide, I guess, who goes first, right? It's up to you.
Okay, but it's kind of cool that both of the monks are just like, monk fool!
Yeah, for sure. So,
I mean, it makes power. Sense. You two are the ones that actually made the stealth checks.
Cool. I mean, is that where you guys have put yourselves on the map?
I think I'd be behind this bush.
I was gonna say Adeline would have probably been down here because she doesn't have an advantage for being that high up.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay,
well, now
cool.
I'm gonna jump down.
And it would also make sense, and they see her, but then they get attacked from the other side.
Yeah, makes sense. Yep. Okay, Saori, go ahead.
Oh, I'm first. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's how I ordered it, so might as well just do that.
Right. Okay. What do I want to do? Okay. I guess I'm going to go right up to this guy because he looks scary. And
Subu wouldn't harm
I
a
mean-
fly.
I know, but like, he's probably the one carrying the flask. So maybe.
I mean, when you run up to him, you can make a perception check to see if you can see if
Oh,
anyone
can I?
obviously has the flask on them.
Okay. 26.
You can't see if anyone does, whether or not it's because it's really well hidden or because it's literally like just not visible on anyone. You don't know.
Oh, with a 26, I literally don't see like who
You
has
don't
it.
see it. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's probably in someone's pack or whatever, right? Like it's not like they have it out on them. So
Okay. Well, so let's do. I mean, I guess my unarmed strikes are more powerful than my quarterstaff at this point now. So might as well just
That's
do three,
how monks
three
do.
unarmed strikes, right?
It's just a monk thing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, because at the beginning levels, quarterstaff is better.
Yeah.
But now that I'm
don't
level
need
16,
no handicaps.
Okay. 28, 28.
My own fists do better.
14.
Than
Oh
this
my gosh.
one. The 14 obviously misses, but
Okay. 7. Okay, and then I'm gonna use a key point to make 2 more unarmed strikes against him. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. It just would be 1 more because I used. Yeah, it would just be 1 more. Sorry.
you miss. Yep.
And that misses though.
Mm-hmm.
Darn.
All right, Akashi.
Um.
Unless you have a bonus action or something.
Oh, that was my bonus action.
right.
I was using my key point. So I guess that would be it. And since I didn't hit him with my 2 keys, I can't do my open hand technique.
Yeah.
So
Mhm. All right, Akashi.
All right, so
Do some cool stuff. Jump off this rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off this rock and come on the other side of this guy here. Actually, Seth, does this put you in a disadvantaged position to do
Nope.
mass? No?
I know what I'm doing on my next turn. It's going to be awesome. But it doesn't require anyone being anywhere.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to be here, and I'm going to try to punchy punch Le Samuel.
Go.
So a punch.
bye, boys.
All right, cool. So here's the thing. I'm going to use something I haven't really used up until this point. When you hit
Nunchucks.
yes, no. When you hit another creature with a melee weapon attack, you can spend 1 key point to attempt a stunning strike. Target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the end of your next turn.
Nice. Yeah, Saori's used that before.
Stunning strike is kind of busted.
Yeah.
So that's a key point, and
Saori used that to kill the leader of the verdict. So
Sure, I did.
he rewound time and he resurrected himself. But yeah.
Right. He was fine.
that's impressive.
It really was.
It was very impressive.
Okay, so he has to
Fixed
roll
episode.
18.
What does he do?
He needs to roll a Constitution save.
Got it. He's really good at con saves.
Yeah.
That's okay. That was my first hit.
Yeah.
I think it was Constitution. Yeah, Constitution save. Yeah.
Yep. 9 damage. Go ahead.
And do I get? Yeah. Where is Flurry of Blows? Unarmed strike. Is that it?
Oh yes, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
So how are you
then-
punching him without arms?
Have you seen these nubs?
Ugh, shoulder bump.
Oh boy.
I actually have hands for feet, so I just like punch kick them. Okay. So again, he has to roll another Constitution save.
Got it.
I mean, I wouldn't waste all your key points on this in case it's just.
If I can stun him though,
Yeah.
Nope.
Oof.
still, he will take some more damage.
Cool.
And then I'm going to spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows. So a boop. And that. And a boop. Does that hit?
Yep.
And a bop. So that's 2 9s, an 8, and a 7.
Well, I already did the 9 and the 7, right? Those are the first.
Well, yeah.
you mentioned.
Just
Okay.
total. It's
Yeah,
it's,
got it.
that's what it
Just to make sure I wasn't missing something.
And they, for the sake of overcoming damage resistances, are magical.
Cool.
Magic punchy fist of power.
Just trying to figure out what it's Sabu's turn, but I'm just trying to figure out what he's gonna do.
Ooh. Sort of answering is awesome.
Uh-huh.
I have to have the same. Oh, wait, I have to have a same alignment. But chaotic neutral. Yeah, I'm chaotic neutral.
All right. Well, I guess Sabu's just gonna go for the big guns. So he's gonna go ahead and choose a point within range that hits Akashi and Adeline.
Oh, I was gonna say if he's not targeting me, and he's thinking he's targeting the big guns.
Oof.
Go ahead and
Ooh.
make con saves, both of you.
Wait, is this a spell?
So, also me?
Yep.
Okay, I have advantage.
You said a Constitution save?
Oh,
Hold
I'm
on,
gonna
let
be
me
fine
figure
on
out
this.
what kind of
27.
Wow.
Didn't even need the advantage.
Yeah. Apparently.
I now have spell resistance.
Nice. Akashi.
Hold on, I'm just double checking all of my proficiencies and avoidances. Because there's like.
You have
billion
a
things here.
proficiency in all saving throws.
I do. But I just wanted to check other stuff. Okay.
Why does the monk
Constitution
class
save.
exist? Oh no. Crit fail. All right,
You can
Akashi.
re-roll it for a key point.
That's true. Wait,
Oh,
what?
yeah.
What?
What?
Yeah.
I don't think so. That's
Diamond Soul. Beginning at 14th level, your
Oh.
your mastery of key grants you proficiency in all saving throws. Additionally, whenever you make a saving throw and fail, you can spend 1 key point to re-roll it and take
Monks
the second
are
result.
broken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
monks can do some busted stuff.
What?
To be fair, wizards after a certain level can start just casting spells for free.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's just
Crit fail. There you go.
Much better.
Well, that's a little bit
All right,
better.
so you guys take 22 damage,
I take 11 damage to my
But-
arcane ward.
but nothing else happens. You guys could have been blinded by that, but you weren't.
Adeline is too radiant to be blinded by radiant damage.
Well, that is what Sabu does. Samuel's surprised. The one, let's see. This is the Arcanoloth that is also surprised, so it's just Adeline next. I rolled from them separately.
Okay, now for the fun part. Steel Wind Strike. I'll put this in the chat. Nope, oops. Oh, I'm going to use that if I hit one.
That's fine.
So it's you flourish your weapon, use in casting, then vanish to strike like the wind. Choose up to
Dang.
5 creatures you can see within range. Make a melee
Thing is
melee
broken.
spell attack against each target. How do I make a melee spell attack?
It'd just be a D20 plus your
Spellcasting.
your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, you're.
So would that be just rolling an intelligence check then?
No. Well, I don't know if it's exactly the same. Let me find your character sheet. I can probably.
Because that's why I clicked the spell. I thought it would bring that up.
It should be on your spell. Yeah, it's +10. Yep. D20 +10.
Was steel? Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it now. So let's wait. Wait, what?
If you look at the spells, spell attack
Yeah.
bonus. There you go.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. I
Yep.
thought you were saying like in my list of spells it had
Nope.
an attack thing, but
Nope.
it didn't. Okay. So roll. So what you see like Adeline take the stance and she just disappears in this puff of smoke. You hear.
Nice. Awesome.
And so roll 1d20 plus 10.
Anime crap. Let's go.
Yeah. So this is going to be top left to bottom.
Who are you attacking?
Actually, then that'd probably be Samuel.
Okay.
So I'm going to be going this, here, 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 and here. So on a Z.
Okay, got it. So you're attacking each of them.
Yeah, I can attack 5 creatures with
Nice.
this. So I missed Samuel then.
Yep. You
I'm
hit everybody
taking
else. Mhm.
Okay, so that's a 41 for Sabu.
Dang. That's a really cool ability. Where did you get that?
Yeah. It's Xanathar's Guide.
But like, what is it from? Like,
Oops.
what is it? Is it a feat? Is it a?
It's a spell.
Whoa. Okay.
Steel Wind Strike. And I just lost my character sheet. Where'd it go? It's a 5th level spell. I found that months ago, and it's been like open in a tab at work, so I wouldn't forget about it.
Oh, so you roll the damage separately every time?
I believe so. On a hit, a target takes 6d10 force damage, so
Yeah,
I'm
that makes
taking
sense.
it that maybe. I mean, I'd gladly do 41 to all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, and so what you see, and then I appear within 5 feet of one of the targets you hit or missed. So then you just see Adeline just standing here with just like this look on her face of like, oh, I needed that. She's like just so ready just to just take
Nice.
something out because
Nice.
she's just pissed.
Yeah.
80 damage
Cool.
in a turn. That was nice.
That was pretty nice. I think you
No,
guys
more than
might
80.
just murder all of them, but we'll see.
Oh, Adeline is she's planning on it.
Hey, look. Here's the thing. The main party killed Clement, right? It's only fitting that the side party.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mhm.
Entirely fair. Okie dokie. So I gotta think about something quick. I gotta figure out what they're gonna attempt to do here.
That's a fun 5th level spell. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think this Arcanoloth is going to kind of snarl at you, Adeline, and then it's going to produce an iron flask, and it's going to dump it on the ground. It's going to dump Lucian out of it, and Lucian is obviously on their side
Yeah, I figured that would happen.
because they're worried here. So they're like, we're going to use our tools.
But then they might not be able to control him an hour later, though, right? And get
Well,
him to
So
the
the
guy.
way that it's worded is that if they do it within the hour, it's a friendly creature to them, and so it will just go back in willingly. But if you lose it out, it's like if you let it go for longer than the hour, then that's where the trouble lies.
Got it.
Well, if push comes to shove, I have gentle repose.
Worst comes to shove. Why don't I? Oh, well,
Wait, what the heck?
I don't want them to
Yeah,
kill
Lucian
him.
is definitely okay. I'm just gonna. This is obviously not what it looks like, but I'm just dragging the token out. It's easiest for me to use.
It's not a curse. That's more of a charm, so I can't remove the curse.
So that's his action. Let me see if this guy has.
Oh, he's not going to attack me as an action?
No.
I can't hit him as a reaction with my sword, though. Sick.
Bonus action, bonus action, bonus action. Do they have any bonus action things? Man, I don't know if he has any. Has anything else to do? Yeah, I guess that's his whole turn. I don't think he has a bonus action really. All right, Saori, good.
Are you gonna roll for Lucian to get into the combat?
Oh yeah, good point.
I'm a good player. I want to
Thank
make
you.
sure.
I just had forgotten about it.
So he's gonna pop him almost at the end of the turn order. Cool. All right, good. Saori.
So Sari's like, wizard guy? Question mark. As she's like punching.
Yeah.
And like
Okay.
Adeline was like, "That's him."
And then how does Sibu look?
Moderately damaged.
Fucking fine.
Not really damaged.
Moderately damaged.
Oh, moderately damaged. Okay, cool. All right. Well, let's go ahead and attack. 16.
Nope, it misses.
Okay, I'm assuming a 21 will hit.
Mm-hmm.
So let's roll damage for that. And then I'm going to try to stun him.
Cool.
So he needs to make a con save. What's my spell save DC? Why doesn't it say?
Pretty sure he makes it.
Oh, yeah, he makes that for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to use another key point to do a Fury of Blows.
Cool.
18 hit.
Yes.
Okay, and then with my open hand technique, I am going to have him make a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone.
Cool.
He saves.
Dexterous too.
He's
He
not
only
very
has a +2
dexterous.
to that
Yeah,
one.
he just...
I know, that's why I was like, I think I'll get him on dexterity, but apparently not. Okay, that is my turn.
Cool. Akashi.
Well, I'll probably just go for the old punchy punch. Yeah. I'm not gonna beat him in a game of Constitution. So even poisoning him wouldn't do much. Restraining him wouldn't do much.
Should release ours.
You think so?
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe that's a more dire situation, but
Yeah, we're not too bad right now.
no, we're fine right now. So maybe when we're in a more dire situation, but I'm just saying, keep that in the back of your mind.
I could do Steel Wind Strike 3 more times.
It's fair. We also have a very high power level wizard.
Oh, he would get hit by it
you're
too.
a very high I know, but I'm just saying, like,
Got counterspell.
we got some more things to worry about here.
All right, a punch.
Misses. Oh, sorry, that hits actually.
Okay,
Cool.
and another punch.
That definitely misses.
And then a key point for another punch.
That hits. Cool, cool.
And one more punch.
That obviously hits. Crit success.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
It makes up for the one that didn't.
Hey, yeah, that's good damage. Well, actually, okay, you rolled a 1, but
Yeah, I actually haven't been rolling well. I've been rolling really low damage. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that that takes a bonus action to do flurry of blows. Yeah. So that's my bonus action.
Cool, cool. Okie dokie. It's Abu's turn. What is he going to try? See, the key here is for me to be smart with what they actually have available to them, but there's a lot to juggle. So I'm just trying to look at everything. He has a thing that I don't think is reflected. Adeline and Akashi take 2 more damage from that sunburst.
so 1 more damage?
No.
For me?
As in, like, that is the actual halved. Oh, yeah, I guess.
But
One,
I have
yeah, sorry, you're
resistance.
right. 1 for you then. Yeah, 2 for Akashi. Yeah, let's see. He's probably going to cast... He's going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Butthead.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to take him out. Take out the healer and we'll be good.
Dang, that is so pathetic.
Oh, that is pathetic.
Sucks to suck.
That really does suck to suck. Okay. Then he is going to cast Word of Radiance, which is a cantrip. Everyone, all of you make a DC 19 con save.
Okay.
I'm assuming I take nothing.
Yeah, if you take no damage on a successful save.
I figured since you said it was a cantrip.
Did mine roll on your guys' end?
No.
My internet's being super slow.
Akashi.
Rolling it. Oh, there it is.
Okay, here, let me try
All right,
again.
you take 19 radiant damage, Akashi.
Oh, there we go. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. So I take half of that because of evasion.
It's not. It's a
Right, 'cause
con
it's
save,
an-
though, right? I
Huh?
don't think that's not. It's not like an area effect. It's not a.
Well,
I
it
don't
has-
think
yeah,
evasion
it has
counts.
to be a
Let's see,
dexterity.
dodge out of the way of certain area
Yeah.
effects. Oh yeah, okay. So I guess
It's a
that
con
would
save,
just be
so.
enough.
Yep.
You're right.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, I have a hard time keeping it straight in my head too.
Mhm.
So.
Right, like that's what I'm like. Okay, wait, what do these monk abilities allow me to do?
I was looking over my stuff too and like, oh yeah, I forgot this is a thing.
Where is this? All right, he's attacking you, Akashi. Samuel is.
Nope.
Dang. Well, they're all gonna die.
Oh yeah, they gonna die.
I just imagine like Samuel's
They're
like
gonna
he
die.
swings and Akashi just sidesteps, and then he like brings it back up and he just like kind of ducks under, and then he's like bringing it back down like on top of Akashi, and Akashi just kind of like 2-finger like boops it out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Mickey's gonna have some choice words when he goes to hell.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
I don't
All right.
even think he's gonna have choice words. I imagine Mickey's reaction is just gonna be,
Yeah, I mean, honestly, at this point, he's gonna go for it, and he's gonna action surge and just try it again, see if that works. There we go.
There you
That's
go.
better.
okay, yep.
There you go. 12 and a 9.
Jordan, if you were just down one more grid space, I could cast Fireball on them.
I can make that happen. Oh well, I can't
Not
make that
by my
happen now.
turn.
See, that's why I was asking earlier, is because I wasn't sure. If you were
I
gonna-
didn't think about it.
Okay, so 12 9.
I can't. Pretty much Steel Wind Strike is the one thing I can do to hit
What's that?
everybody.
Minus 12. There we go. And minus 9.
So one of them summons another one. They just kind of, out of nowhere, another one of these jaguar things pops into existence. And it will go on. I'll just make him go on his guy's turn. Let me. No, I guess we'll have to roll its own initiative, I guess. I'll do that.
Oh. I just realized something disappointing. Steel Wind Strike does not scale with level.
Sorry.
That's sad. That can't be right.
Okay, that's that dude's action.
Oh, it doesn't.
None of these really bonus actions. Guess not. Alrighty. Adeline.
Darn. I was hoping to cast Steel Wind Strike at higher level, but that doesn't do anything really. I mean, it might do it again because it's like a really good
Yeah,
spell.
it's pretty good.
Might have to have some people move so I can fireball them though.
We can make that happen for next
We can
turn.
make it happen. It feels boring to just do the same thing again, but honestly, it works pretty well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Steel Wind Strike again. I think I added it properly this time, so I'll roll it 5 times now. This time targeting the
Counter
new guy.
spell.
What?
This guy casts counter spell on you.
It has to roll a thingy.
What level is it?
This is a level fifth level spell.
5th level spell.
So it has to either use a 5th level spell slot or what is it?
Yeah, I think he'll just use a 5th level spell slot. That makes sense.
He has it. Oh, that made Adeline mad. Which guy did it?
This guy.
She's going to step forward and say, "You wish you wish you didn't do that." So they're magic users.
intimidation.
I don't think I have anything I can use as
Yeah.
a bonus action. Action. Nope. My turn is done.
Cool. Alrighty. It is Lucian's turn. He's going to try to cast Banishment on you, Adeline.
Banishment. Do I know what spell level that is?
It's 4th.
Okay. So I can just counter spell it then myself.
Sounds good.
I'll
Magic
spend the
just
4th
starts
level.
flying here.
So it's like he does that. I just kind of flick my hand.
Yeah.
Eyes stuck on the guy that screwed with my spell.
Cool. Awesome. There we go.
Here's the thing. We be flanking him now, Darius.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not Darius.
Okay.
Akashi.
Let's see. Ooh, perfect. All right. This Arcanoloth is going to do Chain Lightning and hit all 3 of you. So go ahead and make DC 17 Dex saving throws.
This is with advantage, so I make it.
And I take no damage.
Right,
Area
yeah.
effect, right?
I think you take half normally, but yeah, you don't take any.
Said it was Dex.
Wait, why do you take none of this?
Because I'm a monk.
Are you
Okay.
kidding me?
You can reroll it, I guess, if you want to spend a key point,
oh, yeah,
right?
I can't do that.
I
yeah.
take half is
Yeah.
18, another half is 9, so I take 9 damage.
Wait, from lightning damage?
Because it's a spell.
Oh.
I have spell resistance. Adeline is a tank.
Wait a second. That what spell resistance does?
Spell resistance. Furthermore, you have resistance against the damage of spells.
Dang. That's ridiculous.
I have resistance to spell damage and non-magical damage.
So then,
I
yeah.
am a tank. And then I take 3 damage off of certain ones because I'm a heavy armor master.
Akashi, go ahead and take half of that then.
I also have the same thing as, like, we both have.
Oh,
evasion,
right, yeah.
so-
Never mind. Dang. All right. Lightning bolt
A
just
measly
does
9
nothing.
damage.
Which one did that?
This one.
Which
The one that got summoned.
So he
I
does.
just look at him and go,
So he does lightning. Both Saori and Akashi are just like, whoop.
Yep.
and
then
Adeline just goes,
Adeline's just
that
like,
tickled.
All right. The last Arcanoloth is going to try to summon another one,
Which one is trying to summon
which it
things?
fails to do. This one. And I believe that's its turn. So, Saori, it's you.
Okay, super boring. Let's I mean, I gotta knock out the healer, right? That's kind of the goal here.
Mhm.
Okay, 20. And then I'm gonna use a key point to make him roll a con save.
Go. Boom.
Okay, so he fails, so he's stunned.
Cool.
Beat the
he's
crap out of him.
stunned until the end of my next turn. So I have advantage on this attack. 20.
Very nice.
And then I mean, let's just use another key point. I love being a high level monk because I'm just like, let's use all the key points. Whereas when you're like level 5, you're like, should I use my key point? I don't know. Like, is it worth it? Okay, 18
Yep.
and 26.
Both hit.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Since he's down, I just feel like tactically, maybe because I see that like these guys are doing something, could I attack this one with my last one?
Yeah.
With my last Fury of Blows? Okay. Then I'm going to have
with
him.
both of those hits.
I think just one of them.
Got it. So the last one.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then so he needs to make a.
Same thing.
Do I want to push him 15 feet away? Or he can't take reactions till the end of next turn or be knocked prone.
think I don't know if Seth was muted, but I think he said prone.
I know.
Prone seems the most useful.
Right, but that's only useful if like someone's actually going to attack him before he stands up.
Yeah, which I'm not so
So-
sure about.
That's why I'm wondering if like 15 feet away, because then he'd get knocked into Lucy and probably.
You have to move to push him that direction, wouldn't you?
No, I'm just attacking him right here. So
Oh,
he would
him.
just-
Okay, I thought you were attacking. Sorry, I thought you were attacking Sabu.
No, I was attacking Sabu, but
Okay.
my last one, I wanted to use I
Gotcha.
wanted to make my Fury of Blows a little bit more useful. So maybe
Okay.
I'm just going to get rid of his reactions. That way, at least he can't counterspell.
Yeah.
Because apparently that can happen.
And he has to make a save though, right? Or no?
Nope. He
It just
just loses
happens?
reaction
Dang. Sounds good.
until the end of my next turn.
Akashi.
Well, I mean, punch a bunch.
Go ahead.
An armed punch at Samuel.
Yep.
Why am I rolling so low?
Yeah, 12 obviously doesn't hit.
Okay. But key point and a punch.
Oh, yep.
Nice.
So- Can I like roll decently, please?
It's not a lot of damage though. Nope.
Apparently not. Stupid game.
Punchy, punchy, punch. Miss a bunch. Cool. All right. It would be Sabu's turn,
Really, really stupid.
but he can't do anything. So, Samuel, gonna
Kill Sabu and run away.
he is gonna do bonus action second wind.
I just realized I could probably just fireball in the middle of all of us and we would be fine.
Probably.
Yeah, but do you want to do that though?
No, I don't.
Plus, Sabu will only take half damage.
Oh,
'cause
right.
He's because he's tiefling.
I wish those attack were against me.
One hits. Dang. What is wrong with you, Samuel?
Samuel really is not a good
He's so
player.
incompetent.
He's so incompetent.
And then I don't know what. I feel like he doesn't want to action surge again. Guess that's it. 5 damage. All right, Arcanoloth's turn. Let's see.
Actually, we should have switched places. Because if Samuel had hit me, I would have dealt him damage. But this does let me tank.
This Arcanoloth is going to point at Akashi and cast Finger of Death.
Which one?
This one.
I
Make a con save, Akashi.
might counterspell that. Well, actually, Akashi, have you been touched yet?
Yes, I've been touched a lot.
Are you feeling okay? Is he looking okay?
66 out of 135.
I'll use a. Could I Arcana check to know what spell level Finger of Death is?
Sure. No, you don't know.
I don't want to metagame this too much.
Yeah.
That sounds like a high level spell. I think I was looking at it earlier. I think it is 7th level. Let me look at counterspell text again. Dang it. I'm gonna burn a 7th level spell slot to make sure that doesn't go off because I'm pretty sure it's 7th level.
It is 7th level, so it goes away. Yep. Nice.
That's a lot of damage.
Adeline?
Yeah.
And
If I had failed, would I have like actually died, or is there any?
No,
No.
it's 61 if you die by the spell. Wait, let me double check the.
I think it's like if you die, if like
You just-
drives you down to
it turns you
0,
into a
you
zombie.
die.
I think it turns you into a zombie.
It turns you. Yeah, a human killed by this spell rises at the start of your next turn as a zombie that is permanently under your command.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so-
why I'm like, this sounds like this sounds like one of the 7th level spells I was looking at earlier.
Yeah.
I am just going to take the last quip, and I am going to slice that guy that just tried to get Akashi.
Go.
And as part of this action, I think I have to hit for this next one.
This guy talking.
Yeah, the guy. So I'm flanking him, so it makes sense to go for him.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit him with advantage, and I'm also going to use Green Flame Blade to hit someone close by as well. Hello? Did it roll? There we go. Okay.
It is gonna cast shield as a reaction, and it misses. Then.
It misses.
Yep.
The butt face.
Magic war, magic duel.
I want to get hit because then my armor of Agathis will do things. Has to be melee attack though. So okay. I have a dumb idea. I kind of want to just push Akashi out of the way, but I know that won't work.
I have evasion.
No, I literally just want to switch spots with you, but there's no way to do that.
Yeah. I mean, you could do your wind strike again.
I can't during my turn. No, what I was thinking was I could move out of the way. They would get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I see.
But the
what you're
attack of
saying. Yeah,
opportunity would do damage to them. But that seems stupid.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna pass.
Sounds good. All right, it's Lucian's turn. He is going to.
Well, like if you stepped away and then stepped back in range.
I mean, you
Actually, I mean, he takes my reaction, and I would rather save the reaction for a counterspell.
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem is also I only have one more spell slot for a thing, and they could counter it. Rolled an 8 to hit.
Let's see. I think Lucian is going to cast banishment on you. Let's just keep slaying around spells, shall we?
What did I use to counter that last time? Is it just a... Oh, it's 40. I don't want to be banished.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, you can.
What?
I put it in chat so I could see what doing it at a high level. Okay, he's going to try to banish all of you.
Oh.
What?
Because you can do it at a higher level.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. He's going to do it at 6th level. And
I'll use my 6th level spell slot then.
okay. Sounds good.
I'm running out of spell slots,
It's like a Harry
guys!
Potter movie right now.
I know, it's awesome.
I've done nothing, but I've countered spells. And that
Yeah.
is why I didn't want to use Steel Wind Strike yet.
All right. This Arcana Lost term. You know what? I think he likes that idea. Yeah, he's gonna do the same thing.
Okay. Well, you can't counter it because that's
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, I
He's just
can't.
gonna double up and do the same thing again. Banishment.
Okay, so wait. You have to make a charisma saving
Yep.
throw. Oh crap! This is not gonna go well.
I have advantage at least. He's doing it on all of us.
Yeah.
So all of us have to make a charisma saving
Yeah,
throw.
everybody makes a charisma save.
What's the DC?
Freaking kidding me! Oh, I failed.
Bye, Adeline. It's a good question. DC 15.
And I had
it's not actually that much.
advantage.
Oh no, Akashi. You can spend a key point,
We're
I guess.
all just gonna get banished right now, and then we're gonna lose him.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Awesome.
spend a key point.
Okay.
Okay.
Charisma, right?
Mhm.
Where's Darius?
Ah. Yeah, I'm
Right.
gonna use a key point. I'm gonna use a key point also.
Cool.
See if I can.
Yeah, so
make
Akashi
this
saved
save.
at least. Oh no.
I did
Saori.
worse.
Well, have fun, Akashi. At least you can get away.
Yeah, I guess it's just Akashi.
I mean, like, try to break his concentration if you can. I guess.
Good. Now, which one did it?
This one.
Okay. Have they rolled any Constitution saves?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
And then it's this one's turn. It is going to cast Finger of Death on you, Akashi. Con save.
Constitution. Why am I rolling
Oof.
so terribly low?
You
What
can
the
spend a key
crap?
point.
If I get a crit fail, is it going to be any worse for me?
No.
Okay, then yeah.
It's not really any better.
Well,
Can you spend multiple key points on a
I don't
save?
think so.
Okay.
It
that's
just
fine.
says you take the second roll.
Okay,
so.
that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, so you take 63 necrotic damage, Akashi.
Ouch. We really should have switched spots. Because I could have taken those hits like a breeze.
Let's see, banishment, harmless demiplane. So both Saori and Adeline are in the harmless demiplane. Saori, what do you do?
I turn to Adeline and go, well, that sucks for Akashi, huh?
You don't say.
Is there anything you can
mean,
do on your action that like would help at all?
Can I just like ready my action? Like, okay, like when I come back,
Then
like,
you
You
guys
can
like,
pop
heal
into
up,
existence.
or,
like
like-
punch the,
Sure.
like an enemy that I see.
I
think so,
don't.
yeah.
Here's the thing, Jordan. I don't need to heal. My hit points haven't been touched yet.
I actually could heal, but I don't think I need to.
No, only Akashi's really been hit.
That's what I was saying. We should have switched spots.
Yeah.
I didn't think these guys would be magic users. I figured, I guess I should have actually now that I think about it because they had magic to get here. But
Exactly,
I figured
yeah.
Sabu. I figured the main character would be the magical one.
It always kind of ends up like this. Akashi is in very dire straits and he has to pull something out of his hat to survive.
I've got something to pull out of my hat here.
Oh, wait. I have Sanctuary on me. Oh, wait. With any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must. Oh, harmful spell. So
Yeah,
like a spell that
harmful.
does
I don't.
damage.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, okay, that doesn't count.
Banishment
Okay.
doesn't count.
I'm like still trying to figure out exactly what Sanctuary does. I'm like
Yeah.
confused by it. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna ready my action, right? Like that's all I can do. I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna get ready
Go.
to like punch.
Mhm.
You know, first one I see. Sabu's no longer stunned though, so
Okay. Akashi, what are you gonna do, buddy?
No, I've got an idea here.
Both of your friends have disappeared.
Punchy punch.
No, punch a punch would be really stupid right now. I've got 3 hit points.
Yeah, he has 3 hit points.
Oh, dang.
Exactly.
Okay. How did that happen?
Finger of
I
death.
Got hit. Finger of death.
He got hit by Samuel several times and then finger of death.
That's why I was saying we should have responded.
I mean, I don't know how you could have without taking attacks.
I don't either,
Or
but
wasting actions. So
I wasn't expecting Samuel to be the only punchy one.
And my other question is this. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to spend 2 key points to cast Darkness.
Okay.
okay.
And I will center it Okay, now it says if the point you choose is on an object you are holding or one that isn't being worn or carried, the darkness emanates from the object and moves with it. What if I just kind of want the darkness to exist?
Say that again. What do you mean?
It says, okay, so it says if the point you choose is on an object you are holding or one that isn't being worn or carried, the darkness emanates from the object and moves with it.
So
Yeah, you can just cast it on a space, on like a point.
Okay.
So it basically it's just saying if you cast darkness on an object, it follows it. But if
Okay.
you don't, it just exists.
Right.
and then
Is
you're
that good?
going to sneak out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm just like they can't see me. I should just be able to walk out without having to worry about attacks of opportunity, right?
I mean,
It's at disadvantage, right?
Yeah, I think Samuel gets at a disadvantage. Like you're right there. But yeah, it would be a disadvantage for him.
Well,
And he only gets 1 hit.
yeah, but also if I get hit once.
Let's double check this. Let's see. Combat line of sight. Nope, that's not what I need. That's not what I need.
It would make sense that it wouldn't work because like he can't see him.
Yeah, but I mean, he is right in front of him, so I feel like he could at least just like swing at something, and then possibly hit him.
Oh yeah, I should just look at the blinded condition, shouldn't I?
Problem is going to be when Adelene.
Yeah, it just says the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay, so then I am going to spend another key point, and I'm just going to use Step of the Wind. And as a bonus action instead of an action, I'm just gonna boop a pop a doop step away.
Can't you teleport when you're in shadow?
To a place I can see.
Oh,
Yeah, because he can't see it all.
So I step out and away.
Right, but you still take the attack of opportunity, though, right?
No, because I'm using.
No, because he's disengaging, basically.
Yeah, I'm
as a bonus
disengaging.
action.
Okay, well, you just didn't say that, so I was just confused.
Sorry.
I was like, I don't know what
spent
this
a
is.
key point. I spent a key point to use Step of the Wind so I can disengage for a bonus action.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
Because I used my action to cast Darkness.
Got it.
So I've disengaged and
Cool.
And I also have, I think I have double my movement right now.
Yeah.
So how long does
He's gotta
banishment last?
hide. A minute.
Okay.
I know exactly what Adeline's going to do if she comes back in time.
So I am going to run.
Well, now Jordan's problem is he needs to hide because otherwise they're all just gonna walk out and attack him.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I am going to actually run up up and around and then this direction ish for 120 feet. And then
Cool.
hide.
Okay.
And hide myself in the best hidey way that I can. Because I can literally turn invisible.
Mm-hmm. So you're just, let's say you're just in a log. Nobody knows where you are. So the thing is, I think what happens here is we see the, you know, the people just be like, and walk out of the darkness, right? And honestly, the thing is, I feel like we hear a conversation between them, and all of them are just like, how long does that last? And then Samuel says that, and then one of the jaguar thing says, about a minute. And then he just shakes his head and he says, we need to leave now. You're casting you're teleporting us. And then the jaguar thing just kind of like does a little growl and says, we have not seen your camp. Who knows what could happen? and I think Samuel just says, we have to risk it. Do it now.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
And so we're gonna have them cast teleport and try to teleport everybody away to the camp, and we'll roll on the table and see what happens.
This is hilarious. Like, no matter how this turns out, this is just funny.
I like myself some foreshadowing, don't you guys?
A 43 or lower, they're going somewhere different. You know what'd be funny? 43 or lower, they could potentially go back to Navarro's camp.
True.
Oh, that'd be funny. A familiar place with similar themes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That'd be pretty funny.
All right. So on target is a 74 or higher.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yep.
There you go. They do it.
You
God, what are the chances, man?
Ah!
So, I mean, that's the end of our session, right? They get away.
Dang it.
You guys come back and everybody's unharmed, right?
Oh, you know what I should have done? I should
Mhm.
have tried to sleight of hand. Well, no, it would have been hard.
He's already gone. He's already out of it.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand, the iron flask.
Yeah.
If I could have, I wanted to dimension door away with the guy, but I can't because he's not willing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a valiant effort, but it seems like the efforts have failed, which is going to have consequences for Terra Nullius, because Faustino now is going to learn the secrets of immortality. And maybe some other secrets, who knows?
Should have cast Steel Wind Strike at a higher level, but then Darius would have got hit potentially quicker, but whatever.
You mean Akashi?
So,
Yes, Akashi. Why do I keep saying Darius?
yeah, you've only said
We
that
were
once.
doing
but-
No, I
really
said it a few
good.
times.
You were. No, yeah, for sure. Like that was what was really interesting about that was a fun combat, because like there was a lot of stuff happening, but like it wasn't like a catastrophic TPK,
Mhm.
but it was still, you lost, which is just interesting, right? Like
It was
that's just usually happens.
It was kind of annoying for me because I was like, I needed to be going against the melee people, except
Mhm.
Darius was going against the melee people, and he needed to be going against the spellcasters, and I was going against the spellcasters.
Yeah.
I mean,
made it
Adelene
out.
against 4 spellcasters, like, dang.
that's just not fair.
It-
For
yeah.
Adeline.
The scene, I mean, seeing the counter spells was fun. That was fun for me.
It
to
was
just
it
see all
fun, but at the same time, it was like I can't keep up with them.
Uh-huh.
That was the problem. That's why I needed to go against the melee person, because melee person, I can take their hits, and then when they take my hits, I hit them. And very
See, the thing is, I realized like there are a couple of other ways that I could have like definitely done better combat. Because like for one thing, if I had just used Oblivion against Samuel with those crits, I possibly could have just killed him.
what
Yeah.
if you'd use Skyrim?
Exactly.
I'm partial to Morrowind myself.
Daggerfall or nothing.
Man, going back to classics. What about Arena?
Okay. But the other thing that I could have done was key strike the stupid spellcasters, which what I was going to do, but then they're like, I'm going to cast a spell on you.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like, if we had changed our focus and you had gone against the spellcasters instead, I feel like it would have gone better. Because I feel like the spellcasters had a lot lower AC.
Yeah.
And that's just the thing is, you guys just didn't know what their capabilities
Well,
were.
their AC
right?
was
And so
actually
you-
pretty good. Like, remember, he hit him with a 20 and then shield, and then that missed. So they had like a 19 AC or something like that.
like it gives a +5, so they actually had a
Oh.
17. So
Shield
Yeah,
only
shield's
gives a
plus 5.
+2.
No, it does +5.
Oh, it's a +5. Are you serious?
Shields are
Shield of Faith, I think, is maybe what you're thinking of. Or
Shields
some
will-
other
Oh.
right. Shield is like a reaction, like
Yeah.
you get it +5.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I was like,
So I guess my only question is, Akashi, if you guys regrouped, would you try to sneak into the camp using stealth and steal the Iron Flask or something? And maybe like release the Pit Fiend to cause chaos
Do it, Jordan.
and try to steal him back? I feel like
right,
that's
because
an
I
option,
don't feel
right?
like we give up. That's the
That's
thing,
what I'm wondering,
right?
right?
Okay.
Is that what you do?
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
We don't even know what's in there. Technically.
Because
if
here's
I
the
remember
thing, right? Here's my thought at the beginning of the session, Caleb, and
Yeah.
maybe like this just isn't true, but
Yeah.
I was thinking the reason why Akashi wants to save this wizard so much is probably because he knows how to get Mira out of the sword.
Oh, yes. No, that's actually what it was. Sorry. I forgot to
Right.
talk about that at the beginning of the session. That was my assumption too, right? And that's the main reason you guys, I mean, obviously you guys are being tasked by Navarro to do it, but like also, yeah, Akashi, you can get Mira out of the sword if Lucien helps you. Like, he is a very high level wizard. So,
My question.
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
My only question is how they teleported him when he wasn't willing. Oh, right, because he put him in the cube.
They put him in the Iron Flask, yeah, exactly.
We could find him and put him in our Iron Flask.
I mean, literally, like that's the thing. If he's out of the Iron Flask, honestly, if Akashi wanted to, like right now, you guys probably ambush them pretty close to the camp, right? We could have Akashi just like step of the wind, key point a bunch of times.
He would have to do it very carefully though, because he's got 3 hit points.
Also true. Yeah, I guess that's the question. When are you doing this? How long are you waiting? Because
Well, so here's my thing. What if Akashi heard that, right? Because I'm assuming it has to be at least like 40 seconds, right, of this conversation, something like that, right? Would Akashi just
the
have
conversation?
right the quick conversation with like teleport us now, like let's go,
Yeah,
like
I mean that.
no,
took,
it's
like,
a risk,
maybe 2-3 turns at most.
right? So would Akashi just have been like, no, I can't let them get away, and then just like open the flask there? I don't know.
Yeah,
just a
it's
thought.
there's no real chance for Akashi to interrupt that
Yeah.
without like being probably killed. Like because they probably some of them readied actions to like attack Akashi
Plus
and came back. Like yeah, it's
Plus the
sure.
darkness.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure, that's fair.
tough.
I was just wondering.
Yeah. So my question then is, how long do you wait if Akashi's going to plan on doing this? How long do you wait?
We need to do it soon, so that way Lucien
Like,
So, I
doesn't
mean,
feel
I guess the real question is, do you long rest before you do it, or do you short rest before you do it? I guess that's an option too.
So here's my thought. How long do you think it would take me to turn these superior potion ingredients into some potions?
No, it's gonna take that. Yeah, that's not really an option. You
Dang.
have, yeah, it's too long.
Okay. Then at the very least, I mean, I'll obviously wait for the other two to get back.
Right.
Um,
I mean, basically as soon as they teleport away, it drops and they're back.
yeah.
So
And then like whenever they teleport away, then I take the darkness down.
Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly. Saori just
She's
like,
like,
yeah, nothing to find. Yeah.
yeah, I tell them that they teleport.
Dang it, Adeline! I really wanted to finish that job.
Think I didn't.
I'm just really disappointed. I know you are too.
Okay, so
Thank you, Alyssa.
I explain my I explain kind of the plan to everybody. Nobody has any way to heal me, do they?
I have some ways. I'm
Wow.
looking for it right now. I can heal you a bit.
Oh, I actually have healing word.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can
you're
heal
right, you have
you.
Magic Adept or whatever, Magic Initiate.
I can heal
Yeah.
you for 14 hit points with healing hands. And
But
then
healing word will only give you like 5, maybe.
here, I can heal you for 14.
Wait a second.
Wait, 14?
Don't I have-
14. I could have been using projected ward. that's
you can
annoying.
take 4 hit points.
I could have been taking some of those hits for you, Darius. I mean, Akashi. Why do I keep saying Darius? I think it's because like I mean, and this. Well, no, I don't know.
I mean, it's Jordan's other character,
Yeah.
so that's fine. Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, so
I
is
didn't
Akashi
even get
just
to
gonna like?
use my cloak.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
sad.
You gonna heal up and then just run for it?
George, did you want healing as much as you could?
Hold on, I'm trying to remember because there's a thing. I feel like there's a thing that lets me like,
I don't know. I have a thing that allows me to heal, but that's because I have the way of the open hand.
I can heal too. I'm just wondering if he wants it.
Well, I mean specifically
Oops,
that
wrong
if I
button.
take a short rest, that I feel like that like maybe I get all my key points back or something. I'm just trying to find whatever that thing is.
I can't get teleport back till tomorrow morning.
When you finish, key points are it's unavailable until you finish a short rest, or a long rest. At the end, which you draw all your key back to yourself. You must spend at least 30 minutes resting in meditation to regain your key points. So yeah, after a short rest, you get all of them back.
So I think I will take all the healing I can get from these two, which was what, 4? Just the 4?
Yeah, and then
So
just
use your hit dice first.
Use my hit dice first and then take the 4 healing?
Well, we use the 4, use your hit dice, and then we'll see what we need to do from there.
Okay.
Because I have some too. It's not a lot.
How many do you think I should use?
You can use up to half on a short. Oh, you can use up to half without worrying about losing any over like a day or so.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna get back some.
Can I use Caleb? Can I use like a couple at a time, or do I have
A
to
couple of.
hit dice?
If do you take a short rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use as many as you want.
But I mean, can I like roll 4 and be like, I want more than that, and then roll another 4?
We've always done that.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you can do them one by one if you wanted to.
I mean,
right?
and here's the thing, right? Like, this is going to be one of our last sessions with Akashi. I don't think that hit points are really going to make much of a difference here. You could literally use all of them. You'd probably be fine.
Yeah, it's not like you're going to need them back, right?
Oh, that's fair.
Just assume you're full up, right? And you don't have to worry about it. It's just because it's very unlikely you're going to need hit dice again for anything really. So
you just want me to heal all the way back up or whatever.
Might as well, right?
Okay.
It's not going to take that much.
Okay.
How much does that get you to? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, how much? Yeah, I guess.
I mean, if I do that, it's plus 9 plus 7 plus 10. Because I am curious about how much that would actually heal me up. 4 plus 6 plus 9.
And you have 17 hit dice, right?
16.
16. Okay.
Level 16.
I can only use.
I couldn't remember what
8.
level you were.
So,
No, you can only gain back 8 on a long rest. You can use as many hit dice as you want.
Yeah,
to.
that was the
I
main
see
reason I
what
was saying it.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you think I should just might as well
Just spend them all and
Yeah,
just say
okay.
you're full, right? Makes sense.
Yeah, okay. Sure. We'll spend them all. Say I'm all the way back up to come on, Jordan. Don't click off of that. Say I'm back up to 135.
Because hit dice is if you just take the average of every hit dice, that's your health, right? Pretty much. So
Also,
makes sense. If you just spend them all, you just back up to full, basically.
I basically wait because I know about how far the camp is from here, right?
Caleb, I'm sorry to ask this, but just like really quick. So
Okay.
are they putting Lucian back in the Iron Flask, or are they just teleporting him there and then just gonna talk to him straight there?
You don't know.
Well, I'm just wondering because in
mean-
order to put him back in the flask, I think he has to make a save again. I don't think they can just put him back in.
Yes, but yeah, exactly. But I think he has disadvantage on the save because he
Right.
is
So I'm just
friendly to them.
wondering, like, does he need to
He's-
make a roll or not?
Good question. Like as a
That's
right
what
now.
I'm wondering.
I feel like if he's friendly to them for an hour and they're teleporting right to Faustina's camp, they probably wouldn't put him in right away.
Right. That's what
Yeah.
I'm wondering. So like maybe
Yeah, I don't
like,
think they would right
just
away.
like. Okay.
Except
I
you're
was
taking
just
a short.
curious.
Wait. Except Akashi, you just took a short rest, didn't you?
Yeah.
So they'd have to. No matter what, they have to because he's obviously if they leave him out, he's going to become hostile to them again. So
Right.
yeah, he will have to make the save. It's a wisdom, right?
Right. DC 17 wisdom saving throw.
Yes, that is actually important.
I that's why I was asking because I was like,
yeah,
yeah.
thanks. Yeah, I forgot. I didn't really think it didn't trigger that he was taking a short rest, and that would yeah. All right,
Technically,
here we go.
it says that the
Disadvantage.
target, if it's been trapped in the flask before, it has advantage on the saving throw. But I guess since
Yeah.
it's friendly, it doesn't. Yeah, I know it's a little weird.
Yeah. So, well, let's double check this because I remember when we talked about this initially, it seemed to me that you could just put him back in and it didn't matter.
Like a Pokeball.
Well, because it says that you can
Let's
give him
see.
commands, but like, so I guess you could command go back in the flask. But
I mean,
it
pretty
seems
much,
a little-
right?
that seems like kind of.
Maybe it
don't
means
know.
like if it's after the hour and then you
But it
try to get them
specifically
back in the
says
flask.
if the target has been trapped by the flask before, it has advantage on saving throw. On the saving throw.
Because I guess the way it might be working is that
Yeah. So the important thing to remember here is that you can't choose to fail a saving throw unless the spell specifically says so. And in this case, you can't choose to fail the saving throw. So yes, it would have been a straight roll, I think, because a creature that's friendly to them would have no reason to like resist the tug, especially if they're explaining to him what they're doing. So I think it's a 9. And
Okay.
there you
No,
go,
that's
you failed
fair.
it.
I was
I'm-
just like,
well,
pointing.
I'm wondering if the way they're doing it is they do it that way so you can't have a PC that's just trapped the entire time.
I mean, probably, yeah.
Well, also
E-
like
Either way, I think he's back in. Yeah.
if there was like, if let's say Samuel were to get out and get away, the hour
Yeah,
goes
Lucian.
up and then Lucian. If Lucian were free for,
Yeah.
and then he gets away and then they try to put him back in the flask, he would have advantage.
advantage.
against it.
Yes.
Right. But in this case, he just has a straight roll.
Yeah, I think that's probably the way we'll
We'll
roll
roll
it. That
that.
makes sense.
Okay, cool. No, I thought I'd check.
Yeah.
But I
Okay,
figured
sounds
if
good.
he gets free of that, that's going to
Uh-huh.
change something.
That is definitely going to change stuff. Yeah. So, Akashi, what's the plan? Are you just going to sneak in, release the fiend, and then go try to steal the flask back?
Yes, but how far is the camp from here?
I'd say it's about an hour away.
Okay, so what time of day is it?
It was midday.
So basically, I want to wait until it's nighttime where it's nice and dark.
Right. Makes sense. So you can just.
So
be
at this point,
invisible.
basically, like the consequence here is that like he knows everything about immortality, or not everything, but
I
has
mean,
some
pretty much.
information.
He's had a
But now
conversation.
we're just
with him
trying
at this
to-
point.
Well, I mean,
But
the
now we're
conversation
trying to
would
just
have been
rescue
had
him to-
after. Yeah, the conversation would have been had
Yeah.
after they teleported.
The first time. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Right,
So-
exactly.
Yeah, so and whether or not he knows all of the secrets and knows how to do it, like he's had a conversation, so he has information that he didn't have before.
He has some
Um,
information, yeah.
So Akashi, you want to just make a stealth check for us at advantage? And honestly, I feel like that's all that needs to happen because if you succeed, you sneak in and you get the flask,
Okay, so
right? Like I feel like that's the only
I mean,
roll
especially
you
because he
make.
can turn invisible, right?
Exactly,
For a
yeah.
minute.
So invisible. So I'd be turning
Fiend running
invisible,
through the camp.
and I'd also be, teleporting through the camp and like teleporting through all the darkness and everything.
And you've released a pit fiend that is
And
terrible.
I'm replacing a pit
Terrorizing.
that's distracting people, and I'm using
Exactly.
pass without trace. Whoops.
Exactly. Yeah. So you're getting a +10 to this roll and with advantage. So go ahead.
Come on, stealth. Where are you at? There.
Okay.
28.
I literally had
38.
that moment where I was like, watch him just get 2 crits. Just get 2 crit fails.
Wouldn't that have
just
been
watch. Just
horrible?
watch. Just watch.
I mean, this like the Akashi just dies. Yeah. So I think
With
we
the
probably
38.
just see. Yeah, exactly. We probably just see this scene of like the demon, the pit fiend, just terror. Like the camp is just getting wrecked. And probably what happens is, you go to Faustino's tent, right? You figure out where that is, and you go to Faustino's tent, and that's you're assuming the Iron Flask is. And you're correct, and it looks like Faustino is like just about to like he's like ruffling around his stuff, like freaking out himself, and he's like, where did I put that? Like, and he tries to grab the like I think he grabs the flask, and then maybe like Samuel runs in or something, and then says like, says something specific about like something that's happening, and then Faustino like freaks out. And freaks out and drops it, and then Akashi we just see a shadow just like teleport in, grab it, and just like teleport out, right? Like it's just like awesome.
Like it's that scene where you don't even see anything. Like it's just like you see the scene where it falls on the ground and then it just disappears. Like it just like Frodo puts on the ring and it just vanishes.
Yeah. Well, probably what happens is he drops it and it starts rolling underneath like this table in his tent, and then it just like we just see like a little tiny bit of a shadow just right, it's just gone. But yeah, you've got Lucian back, and you guys can make your way back.
Yeah, and on the way back, Darius just Darius. Oh my gosh, now I'm doing it. Look, I've got like at least 3 people in my head. I've got to keep straight. But yeah, on the way back, Akashi's just like, why didn't I just do that in the first place?
Right. And there you go. That's our session.
When we get back to Navarro's camp, because I'm assuming we're just going to teleport there, Saori just goes,
Eventually.
guys, we did it. Good job, Adeline. I knew you got this. Good job, Akashi. Wow, great job, Verdict team.
Navarro,
Awesome.
Adeline walks up to Navarro. I never want to work with her again.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hold on. I've got Ari's theme here. This is most definitely Ari's theme. Should I send this in Messenger or should I send it? I'll just send this here.
Ari's theme or Saori's theme?
Saori's theme. I'm sorry.
Oh boy. Okay, what is this? Final Fantasy.
This is literally Saori right now.
Oh my gosh.
I can't. I am not opening it up because we're on stream, and it like Zoom is on the streaming computer. But I don't know what's the title or what am I
It's
supposed to
the
get?
Final
What's the
Fantasy
joke?
VII. It's the Final Fantasy VII Victory Fanfare.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So I mean, the thing is, like, you get Lucian back, and he probably tells you, right, like, yeah, I mean, he knows the secret, right? He knows the secret of immortality. I told him. And obviously Faustino's gonna have to like get the materials necessary, right? Like, and do the ritual. But like also Sabu was there, and like he could probably figure it out too. And so it's only a matter of time before Faustino does the ritual to make himself immortal. He knows it. But yeah, I mean he's here, so he can help you get Mira out. But I guess I don't know. Let's just leave it at that, and we'll figure out like off screen, like what the rest of that looks like in terms of like whether or not you do in fact get Mira back, what that looks like, all that stuff.
I think we probably also ask him, does Faustino being immortal mean he's also invincible?
So I think Lucian kind of does. He thinks about that for a moment, and he says, "Kind of." Like, he's like, there's a way that he could do the ritual that I did in fact reveal that like could kind of do that. Like, I did it to myself. Like, I am almost invincible. Like, but whether or not Faustino will be able to figure that part out, like, it's possible, but.
Because Saori's just like, so what do we got to do to like stop him from doing that?
I don't know, kill him before he does it, I guess.
Like, what is the ritual? Like, what ingredients does he need for this thing?
Unicorn blood.
You just
Jordan figured it out.
Yeah.
Jordan figured it out.
That this is a
Wow,
callback
really?
to
Lucian is Todd Volo?
Lucian is Todd Volo. He
Oh,
has been since
that's what it was.
Lucian has been Todd Volo since I knew Lucian was a character. From the beginning of him being introduced, he's always been Todd Volo.
Does
Does
Remember
M
when-
know?
No, she doesn't. But like, remember we
So
M
been with
scryed on him,
the whole time.
and he with True
Right.
Sight and saw his true
Right.
form, but obviously you wouldn't recognize him as Todd Volo.
Right.
So
That's
he
what I was
he has
wondering because I knew
a
that we
permanent
had some
illusion
like,
on
weird
him.
thing.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, that's Todd Volo.
Funny.
So when
Why
when
is
Todd when
Volo
Lucian,
helping out Navarro, like what is the deal?
because
with
he's an
that?
invincible immortal guy, he's bored, right? He's stuff to do. He just wants to do things like anything. It doesn't matter
Like,
at this point.
Funny.
okay, so M has
Mhm.
literally been with us, playing with us on like in our side story.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
once
Yeah,
where she's
this
gone.
has been Emily's character.
Still
Yep.
here. That's amazing.
Okay, I did have one thing I wanted to do before we ended.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah,
here's
sure.
the thing.
Real quick, before you said the only one thing I wanted to say about Lucian that was funny is remember when we had Lucian have he and Damien had a conversation with Calvitas in Darius's body, and Lucian was like really like haunted by what like he told him. Basically, what happened is in kind of like uncertain terms,
Oh,
one he
Right,
figured
'cause
out
they
he was
were
like
friends.
exactly
Yeah,
exactly yeah. One, Lucian was like, holy crap, this is Calvitas, like he's alive again. How did that happen? But also Calvitas like in kind of subtle terms like revealed to Lucian the plan of like how Calvitas was gonna get away and go join the snake people and like do a bunch of warlord stuff with them. And that's what would have happened if Calvitas had got away, right? He would have like joined the snake, like the Seven Serpents, and like done horrible warlord crap,
Oh my
right?
gosh, if Calvitas was in charge of became in charge of the Seven Serpents,
that was
would be
one possible
legitimately
future, right?
terrifying.
And so Lucian obviously he didn't honestly care one way or another. He was like, okay, I mean, if Calvitas does this, like I can't stop him. Like I'm not gonna interfere in this. But he was like haunted, just like, wow, that's kind of crazy. So yep,
Okay, so
continue.
I have one thing I wanted to try because here's the
Yeah.
thing. I miscalculated when on one thing. It did not anything that mattered in that comment, but Adeline still had another try to get inside the tree with Dimension Door, and I think during the night watch she tried.
Okay.
And the reason I didn't bring it up earlier is I was like,
Yeah.
I'll wait just because I don't want to stop it, because it didn't end up mattering.
Yeah.
For the combat, so I just wanted to see one more time because,
Yeah.
like, I wanted
Flashback to Adelene.
I want
That's
to
awesome,
imagine like
though.
there's this part where she's like laying back after a long take and she like holds up an apple, but I don't know if that happens, so we'll see.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Can
No.
we get? Wait. So Adeline did get inside and then just decided
As
not
in
to
we're gonna do a flashback and
Okay.
see if she did. Right.
Okay. This fiend, it didn't happen to kill anybody important, did it? The one that we unleashed on the camp,
Oh.
like maybe a
Um,
certain Faustino.
No. He has too many resources at his disposal. It was gonna cause
Probably
chaos. but
damaged like a section of his.
Yeah. No. It put him back, but it's not. It didn't kill any of the important characters.
Okay.
So.
I just wanted to
Okay.
know.
So I'm just here's my one question, because here's the thing: I only had 2 spell slots left, so it would have to I would have to be rolling for both. But I'm assuming if I could get in there, I could get out of there as well. So I'm just gonna roll an Arcana for
To do what? Say that again. I mean,
essentially, because I had 2 spell slots left. I want to
Right.
roll to see if I got in. It would have to be rolling to get in and out, because obviously I didn't get stuck in there.
yeah.
So I wanted to roll to see if I was able to get in and out, and if not, nothing happened.
Are you saying like is this just Adeline casts Dimension Door again?
Yeah.
I mean, I think you've already made the roll. Like I think the Arcana was like.
Oh. Well, I was gonna say she just tried again in the middle of the night just to see if she could do it.
Yeah,
No.
I don't know. I don't think I would normally let you do this just because I in my mind it was like the Arcana check to like
Mhm.
decide if it could be done. But
Oh,
honestly,
okay.
I love the but the thing is I love the idea of it being a flashback thing that it turns out Adeline did in fact after all get a piece of the fruit. I want to see if it did happen. Like if anyone got the fruit out of the force field, it would be Adeline. So I want to see if that happens.
Okay. Here's Arcana.
Go ahead.
The 21.
21.
You can roll an opposing arcana.
Like I feel like 21 would give you something good out of that, right? But I'm just trying to think if there's any like minor success that could happen there. You have any ideas, Alyssa? Because I feel like 21 is probably not enough to like actually break through it.
Hold
right?
on. What
Right.
if,
Well, maybe it's
if-
just like the barrier just like if you watch like WandaVision, like how like the force field like it almost looks like you're like instead of it like pushing back, like you're like pushing into it. So you're like, okay, it's bendable.
So yeah, I think that's what it is. Adeline, you figured out that if you found your way back to that thing, if you could figure out a way to get back to it, and honestly, you've been there, so you could teleport yourself. If you had enough time, you could figure it out. You know you could.
See, I totally thought it was going to be something like she tries to pull a fruit off, but it's like, oh, it doesn't want to go.
I think if she gets inside the force field, I think like she could get access to the fruit. So I think this is probably what it is, Adeline. We need to figure out like an actual reason for why Adeline. Oh, you know what it is? Holy crap, Adeline! I just remembered.
What?
You were touched by Quetzalcoatl. This is his magic item.
Wait, I was touched by Quetzal. When did that happen?
That was the flesh thing.
Oh,
that was Ketz. This is his magic item. Okay, so this is Adeline. I think you just do it. I think the 21 is enough at that. No, because I totally forgot about that. Adeline would be able to do this because literally, like in the same way Darius was touched by Shablanque, Adeline was touched by Quetzalcoatl. So I think you do it. I think you bend it.
I think what happens if this was so I actually like get inside.
You do.
So I think what happens like you'd like see a flashback of her in there. She's about to do it, and then it cuts back to it, and you just see her holding up an apple in her hand.
Yeah. She has the fruit, and I think it probably looks like. Yeah, I think it probably just looks like an apple. Let's just go stereotypical. It probably looks like an apple.
I think she hasn't decided yet if she wants to eat it or not because she doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
She just pulls out her apple slicer, gives a slice to gives a slice.
The thing is, she has it. She's like, I want to do something with this.
Yeah.
But she's like, right now, she's like,
now,
just she'll wait. Because she can tell obviously it's magical. Pulling it off the tree is not going to make it go bad immediately. Heck, apples don't go bad immediately anyway.
No. Yeah.
But yeah.
Awesome. No, that's definitely something I want to talk with you off screen too. Like if we need to figure that out.
I think we're kind of done with these characters, aren't we?
I think so. I guess.
But this could have implications for later.
And that's the thing. I think we're done with side stories, right? But I don't think we're done with these characters because they're still here.
That's true.
And they are probably still going to get involved in the final battle, right? Like, Adeline is going to be there at the final battle, obviously, right? Doing cool stuff.
Adeline the invincible. Adeline the immortal.
Exactly. So, honestly, my only real question is, Akashi, if you got Mira out of the sword, would you just go home? Or would you stay and help Navarro finish this out? But that's the thing, right? Like, I feel like Akashi is just like, I risked too much already. Like, if I could get Mira out of the sword, I feel like he'd just go. He'd just go back home.
That's the thing, though. If he got Mira out of the sword, she'd be like, all right, cool. Well, we're here. We're helping.
Right.
Like, Mira would not go home.
I think Darius. Oh my gosh. Darius has inspired Akashi. No.
Well, we did think that Akashi was like a time traveler version of Darius at one point. So.
I mean, I don't know how you're getting her out because like she doesn't have her body. So like I don't know where she's going. What kind of body is she gonna get? Like I don't know. I guess that would kind of depend on her decision then too.
Yeah. I guess let's just talk about it off screen and then we'll just figure something out, right? We'll talk about what you guys are interested in.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I feel like in one way or another, Akashi is reunited with Mira. I don't know what that looks like, but I'm sure Lucian can figure something out for you. And after you rescued him from being inside an iron flask, he's like, "Thanks, buddy. I'll help you out." Right? Like, so we'll just have to figure out what that looks like, and what makes sense for you guys, like as players with those characters. What you want.
Wait a second. Does this mean I now have 2 iron flasks?
Yes.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I'm going to use them, but you know.
You never know.
You could literally put
She the Jade
Mazayo
Skirt.
in an iron flask.
Mazayo or Shia the Jade Skirt.
One of both.
This is literally like, look, guys, I got a legendary
Honestly-
Pokemon.
So that's the thing, right? Like, Akashi, I feel like you... So, I assume, would you give that to the cause? And I don't necessarily mean that you, like, actually give it to Navarro or whatever, but, like, can I count the iron flasks towards, like, the final victory points? Like, this is something that the players will have at the end to be able to use?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I
I feel like...
that would be great.
Just like
cool.
trap both of them in the iron flasks, give them to Miggy.
Put them into a bag of holding, put the bag of holding into a portal, put that portal into a different plane. Like just continuously like
I think if you put them into a bag of holding, something breaks because the bag of holding can't hold extra dimensional space.
Yeah. I don't think you can.
bury
But if you
it-
did, something would probably go wrong.
bury it so far down in the ground.
That's why I said give it to Miggy. Take it off this plane. Give it to the god of death.
It's true.
But they honestly, they both just need to die.
They do, but I
Well-
mean, like, it's also a cool, like,
But if you can't kill them, then this is the
Yeah.
best.
it's a
next
good,
best,
like,
right?
Good backup plan.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Well, there you go. That has been Side Stories, a good 25 episodes. There you go. That's been our run, right, of Side Stories. That's it.
We
And
never did finish that Calvitas one shot.
No, I don't think we can.
No, we didn't.
I don't think we can at this point.
I
It's
think
been
this
too
is the
long.
end of it, right?
Yeah.
This is the
Honestly-
end of the Todd Volo arc. So
That's true. No, okay. This is the last thing we actually. Okay, I have two quick scenes, real quick. Okay, so first after we get the Adelene like has the apple scene, right? We get a scene at Faustino's camp, right? And we see Samuel and Sabu, and they're talking about the aftermath, right? Obviously, there's a bunch of tents are on fire, and it's like, oh crap, like that was bad, but we got it taken care of. And then a couple of those jaguar things come up to Faustino, and I guess Samuel like grunts and he says, "Oh yeah, right. I guess I should make introductions." And then he just says, "Faustino." So, real quick question, actually. You failed to get Balam's soul in the sword, right? I don't think you did, right?
Yeah, I don't think. I know he killed Balam, but I don't remember
killed
what
him,
happened
yeah.
to him after that.
yeah, I think we were possibly thinking about making a rule to like trap him in something, but I don't think we ended up doing
I
that.
don't think we.
Yeah, I
did.
think he maybe killed him in a different way besides the sword or something like that. Yeah, or maybe it just didn't work. Anyway, so I think he says, "I'd like to introduce. Honestly, the names of these people don't matter. He's just like this guy and this guy. They have Aztec names, right? And I think Samuel says they have asked to be allies in the coming fight. They have some information that I think will be very valuable to you, and they have conditions, of course, but I think they're conditions that you will readily accept, from what I understand." And then one of the jaguars says, "Yes, we once served the god Artabai, but it seems that our god has abandoned us, and so now we will serve ourselves."
You abandoned him.
Right, yeah. I mean, honestly, what happened was Artabai used the Hellcats to get. So these are Hellcats, obviously, right? It's not Balam because whether or not Balam is like still alive, I think he kind of is, but like these two aren't Balam. But what was I gonna say? Wow, I totally just lost my train of thought. What was I even saying? Oh, no, what happened was Atabai used the Hellcats to get back to life, and then once he did, he was like, all right, I don't care about you anymore, bye.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Yeah. So we get that. But I think the very last thing we get to close up this side story is we see who would be drinking with Todd Volo? Adelene, Saori, or Akashi?
What kind of drinking are we doing?
Not like heavy drinking, but like social drinking, right?
Oh, not Adeline. She's
I
not
think
social right
Saori
now.
would probably.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, right? We just see Saori just having a conversation. She's curious maybe about Lucian and who he is, right? And you guys are just drinking and having a conversation in Lucian's tent. And Lucian says, I have, now that you know I'm immortal, I have some stories that I have just been dying to tell anyone. And like Saori obviously likes having conversations, and so
She's like,
probably,
yeah, please, I want to hear.
maybe like asking questions about all. But he literally I think he just regales you the tale of the to get the Phoenix, right? So I don't know, Jordan, you tell me, what happened to Calvitus? Did he get the Phoenix? Did he die? Did he die trying to get the Phoenix? What happened?
I was at one point thinking Drath would betray him, but we never really got very far with it.
Yeah.
So I think what probably happened was Lucian kind of, or Todd Volo kind of started to go off on his own way, but stood like as a kind of onlooker as to everything else that happened.
Yeah.
So Drax is like, oh, I'm gonna go claim the Phoenix for myself, and once like Drax goes down and
Wait, Drax?
Drath, but yeah.
Drath.
Yeah.
TH,
Sorry.
yeah.
Okay.
Drax is from Guardians of the
Yeah,
Galaxy.
I know. I realize that now. I'm like, wait, no, Drax is So Drath, like is going down to get it, and then, like right about when, Drath is about to get away with like, oh, this is now mine, and kind of gets like, runs away with it. The real or like. Calvitus, knowing, a thing or two with some sorts of magic and understanding kind of the capabilities of the Phoenix, basically assaults the Phoenix and basically uses the magic in the Phoenix to continue himself in some sort of astral form or something. So basically, like whatever happens at this very ending thing.
Oh, that's
what-
how he becomes,
Yeah.
the ancestor spirit that can go inside Darius.
Yeah.
So really, the whole time, what happened was, maybe this was a secret between Todd Volo and Calvitus, right? Todd Volo was seeking for immortality in one sense, and Calvitus was seeking for immortality in a different sense. And Todd Volo helped you do the ritual at the end there to basically become a Phoenix yourself, right? To rise from the ashes, right?
Yeah.
And then Drath killed you, and then but I mean, Todd Volo was like, okay, I mean, he's gonna come back, so I guess I don't care that much.
I think Drath, and even if you said that Drath is like doesn't care, he's like, I was paid to kill him. Like that's like I don't care if he comes back. I did my job.
I'm trying to think of what happened to David's character in that, the like tiefling guy who rode on elephants. That was with you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think of like what he would do in that situation. Like, did he get killed along with everybody?
Well, what happened to Draft too? Like after
He left.
I think he just left, right?
He's like, my job's
but,
done.
like I don't think like okay when like
Oh, you know what probably happened?
Hmm.
Todd Volo, Drath, and whatever David's character's name was, ended up like splitting up Calvitus' empire between them and becoming like warlords in their own right, and then they all infought each other.
I'm fine with that.
And then Todd Volo eventually was just like, I don't actually care about this. I'm just gonna leave.
He got bored of it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
There you go. The story of Calvitus has finally come to a close. All right. That's been Side Stories, everybody. We are out.
And you can
Adios.
never trust a snake.
It's Jax. That's the moral of the story. I mean, that's the moral of the whole campaign. Let's be real. Adios.